Boom! What's up, everybody? My name is Kim, and today we're gonna take a look at the last thing on my 15 first things to do. In this video, we're gonna take a look at how we can set up and create rclone, or use rclone and set up cloud syncing and backupping. And it's fantastic. You only need one piece of software to access, I'm gonna guess, 99% of all your clouds if you're watching this video. So I'm going to use mega.nc as an example, because you get 20 gigabytes for free here, and you can get more, and I trust Mega a lot more than I trust Google. There's a bunch of these on how to set up rclone with G Drive and Google. So if you like this tutorial, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment down below of what you like about it, what you don't like about it. Now we're just gonna get straight to it. Cool. So we're inside my Linux virtual machine. First thing we gotta do is install it. So we go over here, open up your console, type in sudo pamac install rclone, type in your password. It's gonna tell me that it's already installed because I installed it. Make sure that it worked. So you just hit yes, enter, let it download. Once it's downloaded, now all you gotta do is type in rclone and config, because we need to set it up first thing. You're gonna see something like this come up, where you can see N is for new remote, and that's what we're gonna make first. So we're gonna make first this remote, and then we're gonna encrypt this remote, because it won't work with two-factor authentication on Mega. At least I haven't gotten it to, but if you set it up this way, that really doesn't matter, because no one will be able to get to your files, or if they get to them, be able to see what those files are. So just hit N. Name here, you want to call it something rememberable, or whichever cloud you're going to use. So since this is just a test for me, I'm just going to call it Mega. But I have several on my real machine, so then I call it something that's specific to those different accounts for that one cloud provider, because you can have as many as you want here. And then just hit enter. Here you see a list of all the cloud providers rclone support. Mega is number 24. So we're gonna set up a 24 here. So here, username, here you wanna add in the email address you use, and I can show you this because this is temporary. I'm not gonna use this after. So Control-Shift-V to paste it in. Hit enter, and now it asks if you wanna you can use a different username here too if you want to, but now you want to create your own password, so yes, and then type in the password you have for that account. Do it again, and you don't have to worry about edit the advanced config. At least I'm not going to do it in this tutorial, because that goes outside the scope of this. So just hit no, N for no, and you can see here, this is what we have right now. This is just my empty, this is the welcome to Mega file here. So I can hit yes here for this is okay. What's up here is okay. Cool. So now you can see we got a few different options. We're just gonna hit Q for quit right now. You can see here, I'm gonna clear up the terminal. So if I now type in rclone lsf, and then the or let me show you this first, list remotes. So you can see the remote we have just set up is Mega. So rclone lsf, lsf stands for list file. Type in your remote name and make sure you have the colon and /. That just means you're gonna check the root of that remote. Hit enter. It's gonna take a couple of minutes depending on your internet connection. You can see it says we have one file, welcome to mega.pdf, which is this file here. So now we can upload and download file. For example, So if I type rclone, I'm gonna use a couple of flags here so you can see the power of this. So N stands for dry run, V is just verbose, and a big P is for progress. It's kind of overkill with VP on there, but we're gonna go into my documents folder, and I'm gonna upload this. This is just an empty text file, or a file that thinks it's a text. And look that I don't have a slash, / behind here, because it's not a folder. So now you type in mega : and / and it's gonna upload it to the root directory right over here next to this file, and hit enter. But you can see here that it's uploaded there, unknown error for this. You always have to specify the command. So let's just put it up here, and now you can see that file is already up, but it's not encrypted. So if this had anything in it, we could read it right now. So we're gonna delete that one, and then you just rclone delete, and then N or V, small v big P, my bot mega, I'm used to my setup, and then testing upload. Okay, so, and I have the wrong, that's what that's red. So now it should remove it from over here as well. You can see there. So now we're gonna encrypt this whole thing. So rclone config, and we're gonna go ahead, hit N for new again, or new remote. And I'm just gonna call this is how I differentiate between my encrypted remotes and unencrypted remotes. So enc stands for encryption, and then mega. And now we're just gonna go up here until we find here, encryption decrypt, so 11. You're gonna type in 11, and this here is where you want to point it to your mega. So I'm gonna call it mega. I've got to get my fingers on the right keys. Mega dash here, that just means it's going to be in the root directory. And since I don't have two-factor authentication on here, I want to just encrypt everything so no one can see. If they manage to get into this cloud, nothing will make sense, not even the directory names. So we're going to hit enter here, or 1. And then here we're going to hit enter again for encrypt the directory names. And we're gonna use our own password. At least I recommend you do this, and then save this in your KeePass or a password manager. So yes. And now it asks if you wanna salt it. I say yes, because it's always good to have an extra set. So choose a different password than the one you had before. And now we don't need advanced config. And that looks good. So we can hit yes. Okay, now we can see here we have 2 remotes. So we have an enc mega, which is encrypted, and the other one. So hit Q to quit and clear this. So we can, let me, so we have testing. Let me just put in something here. This is a test. So less testing, you can see it says this is a test right here. So rclone copy .env. I always like to do a dry run first, just to make sure that what I think is gonna happen is happening. Okay, so testing, so that's that file. And now we have to specify here the enc mega and do the same thing, and just hit it to the root directory here of that folder. And watch what's gonna happen here in just, it's not gonna happen now because this is the dry run. So we're just gonna see here, it's still uploading one file. Okay, that looks good. Go one up and then take away the N and do this. And now you can see here, this is just gobbledygoo. It's the whole file is encrypted. You can't open it, nothing here. So you can see this is what it shows us. It says it's rclone and nothing else is showing, right? So if we go here and just do rclone lsf, we can go here and do mega again. You can see now that this is saying the same, but you said we could find out, right? So yeah, we just have to do rclone lsf enc mega. There we go. And now it's gonna take a second. Now you can see it's gonna show us just that file. This one here, that's what we called it originally. And not this one, because that's not on that encrypted remote. So let's make a directory here. Okay, dir test tst. So, and then mv testing to tst. So now you can see we only have one there, and if we ls tst, we have that inside. Okay. So I'm gonna upload on both methods or both remotes so you can see the difference. Rclone copy, and I'm not gonna do the dry run right now just for the sake of time. So vp and then tst. See, now it tells us that I got this / there, but I don't want it because it's gonna take everything that's inside that folder and put it there. So now we gotta just 2 mega and then tst. So now everything is gonna go inside of that folder again. It's gonna take a second here. We're gonna upload it. So now we can see clearly here the folder and that. Okay. But if we do it this way, so rclone copy -vp tst to enc mega, and here tst, same thing again. Now we can see the folder name is encrypted. You can open it and there's the file again. And you can try opening this and see what it says, but no luck. Okay. And if we go here to rclone lsf enc mega, we're now gonna show two things here. The testing upload, which is this file here, and then that folder. And if you wanted to see what's inside that folder, you just go enc and then tst at the end here. And now you're just looking inside of that directory. Let's see here, rclone lsf mega. So now you're gonna see everything there, but you have two encrypted files and you can't get to them from here. So this is the power of rclone. I'm gonna show you one last thing, a sync command. I can't show you everything because it will take forever, and this video is already longer than I wanted it to be. So we're gonna cd into the tst document here, or folder, and now we can touch file1.txt. Okay, so now we have two in there, right? In here we only have one file. So I'm gonna go back so you can see it from the outside here. rclone sync tst, and now it's gonna work. You can see there it worked. So if we now go in here to this, you can see we have 2 files. So if we go here, rclone lsf enc mega tst, we're gonna now see those 2 files. So if you like this tutorial, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and drop a comment down below. I'll see you all next time.